Start the class trial. Let's begin. I can't read that.
That's in Korean. Allow me to briefly explain the rules of the class trial. The results of the class trial will be decided purely by your votes. This is an Ace Attorney, bitch. I don't get to decide. If you manage to identify the brackets... What?
I thought it wasn't gonna do this.
I'm happy they did this. The actual seeing
thought
all
it
the
was
sprites roll
yeah.
around. In the first game, they didn't do it. I get to be
you'll
next
be
to
excited for
Nikkei!
yeah, you're next to me, buddy. Yeah.
Dude, who I wanna?
I think you're.
Who am I next to?
Yeah,
Don't tell me. Don't tell me who I'm next to on the other side. I want to guess.
Okay.
I bet I am next to Iroha.
And he's gonna stab you again. No.
Maybe. I'm guessing I'm next to Iroha.
Bracken, they alone will get executed. Get it wrong, however, and like I said, though, you're gonna love the non-stop debate in this one. Everyone besides the Bracken will be executed, and the Bracken will be able to escape this island.
You have to use your fucking.
Come on, show me who it is. Show me who it is.
Arrow. You
Show
have
me.
to use your arrow keys to fucking shoot.
Oh, it stopped.
Oh wait, you can see the hair though a little bit.
Wait, can I? Oh wait, yeah, you can
It's
almost
not.
see a little bit. It's definitely
don't
not
think it's
Aroha.
Aroha.
They're too tall.
It's too tall, and they don't have a hat on.
Shit.
It
might be Siobai.
It might be Siobai.
So it's begun. The class trial. One of the people here brutally murdered Yuri. I mean, that's your opinion if it's brutal.
I mean, he looked
He
pretty brutal.
looked pretty fucked up, but I don't know how much he suffered.
This isn't a situation where someone just stabbed a guy. This
Well,
is
maybe
a lot
he
more
like
brutal.
didn't suffer. Also, it's not brutal because he wanted it. He's happy. He doesn't
was
know.
kink.
He had fucking hooks in his legs and he was smiling.
As far as he knows, it was a woman. Okay, so he's happy.
No,
it better be.
First and foremost. Wait a minute, Monaco. There's something I want to ask first.
What's with the 16th seat in this room?
It's true.
Oh, and what might that be? Can there be an accomplice in any of these cases?
She's
we're getting that out of the
she's
way.
planning for the future. She's planned for the future.
Kanade's
Actually,
asking what everyone already thought might have happened. I was thinking there might have been an accomplice in this case, considering all the things that happened at the party.
No, but
It's
she's setting up for
Hajime and Setsuka did something together.
This is a double meaning. She wants to know for this case, but she wants to know if she can get away with her sister too.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly.
Have her
what it
sister
is.
help her.
I can see through you.
That's a good question. Whether or not there can be an accomplice will be a huge factor in deciding who the culprit might be.
Good question, indeed. I suppose I didn't specifically adjust this and that in the rules. To be blunt, there can be accomplices. Wait, so it is possible?
Oh no!
But in theory, only one person can actually get to leave the island at the end.
Oh, she's next to me. Okay. Kokoro. Of course, the rules even say that only the first murder counts should there be more. In other words, an accomplice would not benefit if there are 2 or more people involved in the case.
They would gain nothing from assisting the culprit after all. Even if they were to succeed, they wouldn't be allowed to leave with the culprit. And more importantly, they would face the same execution as the rest of us.
He is correct. Look at my little bust.
What's the deal with that?
Hey.
Don't worry about that. It would have been Yuri's seat, and it felt wrong to just leave it empty, you know.
An awful sense of humor. Wait, so what's going on here? Oh, wait, well, I'm fucking stupid. Wait, something's off here. What's with the empty seat over there? Who's this? It?
It's actually what it looks like. An empty seat. There's no need to worry about it. You're always so interested in these tiny questions. That's fine, but shouldn't you be discussing the moral?
Right. This place is extremely unpleasant. I'd like to get out of here as soon as possible.
The last place you ever see if we don't find the culprit.
I can't share enough words how much I like actually getting to see them like this.
It is pretty cool.
Don't say such terrible things.
So she was next to her.
He was next to you.
I was kinda close.
We saw this last time.
Yeah, you did.
we forgot because it was all zoomed out.
Oh yeah, we just weren't looking.
We just forgot. Because now I remember, because there's a space next to Aroha and Siobai.
Mikado. I think, oh, is it Shobai? Maybe it is Shobai.
Isn't it? There's like
No,
an
I'm
empty
pretty
space.
sure it was
there,
next to
right?
Mikado.
Maybe
Mikado
I'm
was sitting
wrong.
alone.
Oh. I thought, okay.
On the left side, I believe.
Oh,
It was
no.
just him.
I'm misremembering the sides. I thought Siobai was on the left side. But no, you're right. He's next to Setsuka because it just showed that.
I'm pretty sure he's on the bottom? I could be wrong. Wait, everyone. Do you mind if I say something before we begin?
What is it, Kokoro?
I've identified who the culprit is. Alright. What? Are you serious?
Who is it? Who's the culprit? Is it me?
I know exactly who the culprit is, and I know exactly how they pulled it off.
Because I can read their mind.
I'd like to give them a chance to speak up. Give yourself up now. At least then we'll be able to accept that you regret it. You'll get found out anyways. It's better to confess than to have it pried out of you.
It's a bluff. You're bluffing, obviously. Stupid bluff. I'm never falling for that.
Nobody's confessing.
No.
Oh, shit, what kind of... He would tell the truth. They'd be sentencing themselves to death. He's stupid.
Alright, then we'll do this the hard way. So, who's the culprit, Kokoro? Or are you asking? I can't tell you that just yet. What? Are you screwing around? Just tell us who it is so we can end this! It's like what Sora said, I don't want to be here any longer than I have to be. Would you even be able to comprehend it if I told you? I'd be lucky if anyone even believed me. I can already tell some of you are suspecting me.
Damn.
Ah, your observation powers are impressive as always, Kokoro.
You don't know me.
Maybe
This
I
is a
do.
class trial and all of our lives are on the line. We need to find a conclusion that is acceptable, so that when we vote for the culprit, there's no doubt. Figure it out as much as you can by yourselves. I'll help out when I can. Quiet,
Damn.
smart girl living to the end. Will they break the trope this game? The only
Well,
difference in the
according
last
to you-
game is that Makaro was allowed smart girl. But like, Kyoko, Chiaki kinda...
He doesn't live to the end.
Kinda. She's in the last trial. She's not... You know...
That's because Hajime's hearing the voices in his head.
Yeah.
Literally no one else talked about Chiaki except Hajime.
True.
I think Sonya might have met. I think Sonya.
Yeah, Sonya
mentioned
Yeah, but,
talked
like,
about it.
Did she talk to Chiaki, or did
didn't
she
talk-
just like...
She said she heard her voice.
Oh, well, Sonya's a lunatic too, so, I mean...
Yeah. And then Maki.
Damn.
The quiet girl who makes it very far / lives to the end character archetype is one of my favorites. And Kokoro checks all the boxes.
You're a Kokoro simp. Got it.
Dude, she's got the
Hey,
cleaning
hey.
glasses. Oh my god.
I love the fact that there's a threat where she takes them off,
Excuse
because
me.
when there's characters with glasses, you never see them remove them. So it's cool that we get to see it.
I want to see Hajime take his glasses off.
I really want to see that. Figure it out as much as you can by yourselves. I'll help out when I can.
Now, the funny thing is, if I was in this situation, I'd be like, Coco, you fucking bitch toast.
Well, no one did that, and like, well, some people are gonna say that. Look, she's like, this is totally suspicious.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, that's
you're a
totally
bitch. I hate
suspicious.
you.
It makes sense, but I don't
It's
know.
like the whole Kyoko thing. If I tell you, if you don't figure out for yourself, it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, I mean, that one was more specifically because she betrayed Makoto and he had to realize on his own. Because if you told
Yeah,
him,
but
he wouldn't
also-
believe you.
But that's like how it could work for all of it. Like you could say that about all of the murders.
I guess, to
You
see how
shouldn't
they
wa-
betrayed
you sh-
you by killing somebody,
Oh,
I guess.
Oh, point is you shouldn't
Well, I
rely
meant,
on
like-
just one person. That's your point.
I meant like you could say that they wouldn't believe if Kyoko just said it. If you just went, oh no, it happened because of like this, and you're like, okay.
I'm curious
don't-
if Kokoro actually knows. I think she does.
Well, she can like read everyone's mind except yours.
Yeah.
So like, I think she knows.
That's part of my theory for why Sora is literally just
AI, NPC
AI,
thing.
nothing, something to that extent. Because she
'Cause she
can't
can't-
read my mind because there is nothing to read. What are you? That's gonna stick with me. This is totally suspicious.
Abiki, don't suspect them. We haven't even started yet.
What? What's wrong with this What's with this condescending attitude, huh? Do you think I'm stupid?
Yes.
Oh, sister, you're back to your old self. I'm gonna cry.
Duh, I wasn't just gonna sit around moping forever. really scared, but I'll do whatever it takes to stay alive.
See, that's good, sister.
Let's begin then.
And we get Nikkei, he's like, eh.
It's weird to see Sora's character.
We're not used to seeing it.
Just a moment, may I have a brief moment to speak?
Damn, Setsuka is so tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's her fucking elbow.
Like, this is why I'm talking about the fact
Well,
that I
her
don't
and
think
Shinji
she's
were
in.
really-
Yeah. Like, I know Shinji's older than a high schooler, but I'm feeling like she might be too, just because of how she looks.
She said she's almost an adult.
Yeah, so it's hard to say if I'm just saying that because they're in high school, or if
But like, I think she like actually means it.
maybe she just has like an early birthday and they're like the oldest in the class.
I could see her being like 19 or something.
What is it now? Imagine some of you may be suspecting me because I am the mastermind. Your opinions of me are inconsequential, but please, for all of our sakes, treat me just like another student in this class trial.
I gotta say, I love the fact that the mastermind participates in these class trials. I just love this.
I need to see where it
Although
leads.
mastermind participated in the last class trials too.
Yeah, you just didn't
Yeah,
know.
but you know what I
You even play as the mastermind and give everyone despair.
True.
You know what I mean, though.
I
You
know.
know what I mean.
Yeah, I know.
It's kind of cool.
The weight says
Anyway.
if you reach the wrong conclusion, I don't want to die either, you know?
That's exactly what the culprit would say.
Seriously, this is a prime example of what you guys shouldn't be doing.
Shinji, I'm sorry, but he's right. If Mikado wanted to act as the mastermind in this, he had plenty of chances to do that before. Everyone here is a suspect, including Mikado and I. The purpose of the discussion is to narrow down that list. I see. I'll do my best then. So,
You're kind of
we
a
can
wimp,
start
Will.
now?
Where do we even start?
If you don't know, try starting with what we know about this case.
Do your best, everyone. My life's on the line, too.
Yeah, man. I know you didn't do it. You're a real one. You hide behind
Yeah.
that veil of being a cock goblin, but we all love you. You're best boy. We should probably begin with what happened in this case. I need to try as hard as I can. Everyone's lives depend on it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, see,
Yeah, see
it
right
is.
there. That's the empty sheet right there.
That's the one Terui is going to.
Right. Yeah.
If he's not in, like, a big reveal
I mean,
at the end
it
of this
has to be
chapter, I don't
fucking...
think... It has to be something.
That's be like
always is
a
something.
person. Dude, it's actually gonna be Sarugi's gonna come back.
Am I allowed to just say no? I don't feel like I need
Yeah,
it.
you can say no. You can say no, and it won't tell
I
you.
don't.
might need
You know
to,
what I
like-
do miss? I do miss the like goofy. Let's cut up the teacher or something,
Oh, yeah, like, time for tears.
or something.
Let's
Whereas
just,
like when you...
see. Oh my god, that's not English. It's really
Well,
one of
that's
the
part-
buttons. Okay, Z.
makes sense. Shift to swap.
Okay, Shift and Z.
Well, what's your?
Good
Oh, you
luck.
don't have. Wait, you can't slow it down or anything.
Maybe they'll tell me later.
I can't read that. Okay.
Alright, let's go. To begin, Yuri died at 7:30. 30 minutes after the morning announcement. I like the spotlight.
I heard that Yuki and Showa were together at the scene. Yes, just this morning, Yui contacted me. Gotta fucking turn my head for that. When I saw the message asking for help, I immediately ran to the bell tower. I saw Yui hanging from a rope. He looked badly injured. And before I could do anything, he got dragged up. Fell back down a bit later.
Yuri had cuts all over his body. Some sort of sharp object must be the murder weapon. No, that's
Oh,
wrong.
fuck.
Oh. Wait, did it say no? That's wrong.
I think it
On
did.
the
Yeah, that's
bullet.
Yeah, that said no, it's wrong.
That's cute. I don't think that's right. I have to think again. Was that just wrong straight up, or did I miss?
No,
I think you
missed.
missed.
Microfile
God, dude.
clearly contains
I didn't
info about
expect
the
you-
Yuri's body.
I forgot
Yeah.
Yuki talked like 3 times in a row.
Yeah, you just. I mean, now you can phase skip
Okay, so
instead of
S to
fast
Yeah,
D.
forwarding.
that's-
Oh no.
Oh, it's pressed to move on to the next line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it means. Shoot it. Oh my god.
I am just wrong,
What?
straight up.
Oh,
It said -1 point.
no. I think that might have been it. That's
Try
the
one
only
more
thing.
time.
It doesn't make sense to be. It's not 7:30.
I
unless
only
it's
have this. Yeah, point
What the
negative.
fuck?
Oh,
wrong?
it wasn't glowing. There you go. Yep, that makes sense.
What wasn't glowing?
Because the hit space is still in Korean,
Oh.
which means the hits might be somewhat off. Yeah, when
Right.
it glows,
There,
you go,
okay.
it's glowing. There you go. Because it's still technically in Korean.
No, that's
Gotcha.
Korean.
Right. Well, okay. I see what you're saying.
Like the hit spot
Like
is still
the-
in
like
Korean,
the-
which is why it's still. Does that make sense?
The
Yeah.
hitbox. The hitbox.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's
They
still in
didn't change the
Korean.
hitboxes, they just wrote over it. Okay.
Yeah.
So look for the glowy part.
Thanks.
you go,
Save
see,
the
you can
game.
save
Wow,
it.
every single time I get a
Wow.
save. Wow.
Yeah. Yep. Every
That is-
time.
I could see
Very
why people could
convenient.
take that off. If it disturbs every single time with a save game. Roha, that's wrong. Yuri couldn't have been killed by a sharp object. You check the monochrome file, it clearly states the true cause of death. Yuri died due to blood loss and the trauma from the bruises all over his body. In other words, Yuri's cause of death is falling.
Oh, I see. There were just so many cuts on Yuri's body. I overlooked it. Then what caused all those cuts?
The floor. Cuts
Genius.
probably created by that object. That object is the wire.
Oh wait, no. Well, that's why. Yeah,
More
sharp
cuts, yeah, not the
Yeah.
wasn't his legs.
Wire. Well, I didn't know there were
Wah! The cuts were created by sharp wires.
I love the artwork. It's so good.
Wires? You see the many strings attached to the wall along the spiral staircase? When Yuri plummeted towards the ground, he got cut up by the wires that were strung up. I thought it was on the way up, I'll be honest.
two. Yeah, so did I.
That's why we found the wires scattered across the ground near Yuri's body. As they cut him, they also fell down with him. Makes sense why they were broken, if he fell on them.
Well, yeah, I didn't say that would make sense.
He fell very quickly. That's why the wounds are so thin and yet so numerous.
Oh, so that's why you got all those cuts. You didn't even check the monochrome file? Are you kidding me? You call that investigating?
I'm just stupid, stop!
You are stupid. I'm sorry. Hey, it was an honest mistake. Don't pick on her. An honest mistake? That's really funny here when an honest mistake could cost us our lives. How am I supposed to live my life if it's up to you guys to make such idiotic mistakes?
Guy like me, and hey, here's the tutorial just to see how to play the game. But you're so stupid! Because it's always a simple thing. Someone's
That
finally
is
calling it out
me.
on being a simple
That's
thing.
me watching anyone let's play a game that I have already played.
But
Yeah.
you don't just know the answer. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Leave your life to us?
Well, it depends on the outcome of this trial, right? Not just mine, right? I work hard to weed out the culprit. I can just relax and save my energy.
What? So you're gonna leech off our hard work?
It's something I will. I just don't like wasting time on pointless shit. You're gonna work hard to save your own hides in the first place anyways. Second works great in the end for both of us.
You're seriously a degenerate ruffian. Have you ever heard of the concept of helping someone?
Now, everyone, we won't accomplish anything if we let ourselves be distracted by Siobai. Let us carry on, shall we?
Don't get me started with you.
So, if the culprit was planning to kill Yuri just by dropping him, why install all the wires?
To make
Just in
sure.
case. Yeah,
I mean, it is
just in
true
case.
why do it, but I would imagine it's like, in case the fall doesn't kill him.
I'm not sure. I think we'll have to discuss that a bit more.
Alright, can everyone tell me what they were doing at the time of Yuri's death?
Like you said, earlier, Shaw and I saw the death with our own eyes. We were together, so does that count as our alibi?
I was alone in my room.
I need to tell you, I was just wandering around. Yuri died at 7:30, so everyone excluding Sora, Yuri, Kokoro, and Siobai should have been at the diner. Nope, Yuriko wasn't there.
Yoriko, what were you doing at that time?
I was at the bell tower too. I met with Sora and Yuki.
The bell tower? That's the scene of the crime, isn't it? Shaw and Yuki were there because of the message. What were you there for, Yuki?
I mean, to be fair, I only met Yuki just walking around that morning, right?
Well, you were walking, and then, like, he ran into you.
I forgot what
And
I
he
was
was
even
late.
doing outside to begin with.
You were following Yuki. You saw him like sneaking around. And he was like,
you
"Oh, I got a
saw
message from
me.
Yuri,"
Okay.
and
I
then you
just followed
him.
him. For
Yeah.
some reason, I thought I was just walking around anyway. Then he was like, "Hey, I got a message."
No,
No,
you
I
started
caught
following
him.
him.
You saw him like being goofy, and you're like, "What the fuck?" You're.
Is that your go-to word, Dan?
Yeah.
Goofy?
Yup.
Okay.
What was he there for?
Just to be noted for later, Yuki might as well have seen the mortar with us. You heard the body announcement, right? It only goes off and 3 people see the body. So and I saw it first, and then Yuko saw it a little while after.
Hold on, Yuki. You said Yuri was being hoisted by a rope, correct?
What? Oh yeah?
Then isn't it obvious that you two saw the killer? What? Really? If Yuri is being hoisted by a rope from above, then surely the witness pursued, hoping to find the culprit, right?
I see. The only way down the tower is by going down the staircase.
So if
That's where you're wrong, Emma.
Either the culprit went down, or Sho and Yuki went up. Regardless, they will see each other. Unfortunately, that isn't the case. We went on to the top, but we only found Yuki over there. Oh boy. This is looking good for you, Yukio.
We're saying that Yukio is the culprit, dummy.
Wait a minute. Like you see like the little buffering in his head, like
Like
I
the
get
Maloney.
it. You're saying that she did it. That means you're. Oh, sorry, my bad. My bad.
You fucking bitch.
Ah.
That means Yukio is the culprit.
What?
She says that with a smile on her face. I'm just thinking, oh, the blamer has to be the Hibiki, right?
Isn't it obvious? Emma said the only way up to climb the tower was to go up the stairs.
Dude, there's finally another smug face I can make a funny joke about. You know, like the Kyoko one I always talk about, Dan?
Yes, I know that.
I can make another one with this one.
Okay.
You don't have a good excuse like Sho and Yuki, and you've been looking worried since the start. It's clear to everyone that you're the culprit. Wouldn't you agree, sis?
Huh? But didn't Yuki say she was a witness?
Sis, just think about it. Yuki doesn't have an alibi, and she had no reason to be up there.
I guess when you put it like that, she does sound a little suspicious.
Hey, who are you calling suspicious?
You.
No.
Yoriko, why don't you just tell us why you were at the bell tower? Sora and Yuko said they were there because they got a message from Yuri. Give us a reason to why you were there, and we won't have to suspect you.
That's... I don't know why I was there.
What, are you serious? What the fuck? Shinji, get your hand out of my face. Yukio, situation seems complicated. You know, I thought she was the culprit at first too, but by all account, I wasn't so sure. Yuko, just take it slow and explain your side of the story.
As to be expected, the suspicion is all resting on Yoriko. I think we need to discuss this some more before we know if she's really the culprit. Shinji's account, my man.
Hajime wasn't there either. I went outside as soon as the monocruise doors opened, so I could start my morning investigation before breakfast began. And someone attacked me from behind and I lost consciousness. When I woke up next, I was at the top of the bell tower next to Sora and Yuki.
Do you have any proof? Did somebody see you leave early?
No, nobody saw me.
I saw you. See, you've got no proof. It's obvious, isn't it? You're the culprit.
No, it's not me. I'm not the culprit.
No, there's a contradiction there. Somebody did see Yoriko this morning.
You're lying, Yuriko. You did get seen, liar. You know that.
Haha. Don't know if she's actually the killer, but I have to present the truth. Clock, 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 clock. 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. No, that's wrong. Yeah. Break. Yeah. I'm not gonna save the game.
No.
I would have loved it if not saving it crashed.
Someone did see Yoruko leave this morning. Shinji, you saw her, right?
Me? Well, yeah, I definitely saw Yoruko leave this morning.
You're up too early. What do you guys do?
Hajime and I go jogging every morning, you know? Woke up so early, so I was waiting for him in the corridor. Hajime was late because he needed to use the washroom. And I saw Yoruko leave as soon as the Monocruise's door opened.
So this makes me feel comfortable because if he was waiting in the corridor, he would have seen Hajime like leave.
Yeah.
So
also,
clearly
the fact
Hajime
that we're
was-
talking about the fact that he didn't know where Hajime was immediately, it's not something we're saving for later. Unless it's
Yeah.
the kind of thing where it's gonna come back around.
back,
later and be
but I don't
like,
think it will.
Didn't you say?
In fact, I thought we were gonna use Shiobai before his,
Yeah, that was the more relevant one, but
because I saw you with the rope. Whatever. Like I said, I'm not lying. We've proven that you did indeed leave the ship early. However, are you sure you told us the truth concerning why you went out early? Huh? Doesn't the fact that you left early actually make you more suspicious? The murder did happen in the morning, you know. Whoever killed Yuri was most certainly not aboard the Monocruise this morning.
That's true, but
So is Yuriko really the culprit after all?
wouldn't you love it if you were the killer?
Wait a minute, why is everyone accusing me when I haven't done anything wrong?
I mean, you've done something. I don't think you're the killer, but you did something.
Something's suspicious. I told you, I don't know how or why I was there. I lost consciousness as soon as I left.
assuming Yukio is telling the truth, we can assume that the culprit attacked her and moved her to the bell tower to frame this on her.
Yes. But then there'd be no explanation as how Yuri was pulled up.
Maybe the culprit was hiding somewhere on top of the bell tower.
Five-head brain, actually.
No, we looked around for a bit and there's no furniture or anything to hide behind. It'd be very difficult to hide yourself up there.
If Yuko can't explain herself, then we just have to assume that she's the culprit.
Yeah,
I guess that's true. I'm not...
don't jump to conclusions. Yuriko isn't lying. Kokoro? Listen to her voice. She's telling the truth. I know you're the ultimate psychologist, Kokoro, but how can you be so sure? You're approaching the possibility that Yuriko might be the culprit all wrong. Look at the bigger picture instead of focusing on her. Such as, why was Yuri killed? Why was Yuri killed?
Speaking of which, didn't Yuri lock himself in the room after telling the ghost to kill him? It'd be awfully difficult to drag that guy out of his room.
Hardly. If a girl came to get him, he would have left in a heartbeat. Are you saying that the culprit is a girl?
So in the end, doesn't it point to Yuriko anyway?
I'm telling you, it's not me. Isn't this like the same thing as the first game? It had to be a girl. It could only have been a girl.
Only this one's far more interesting because it's not like
Yes.
room logistics, it's because
Yeah.
the guy said so.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, everyone, if the culprit was a man, wouldn't that make the crime that much more ingenious? The obvious answer would be the culprit is a girl, but if it were a man, they'd be able to exclude themselves from the list of suspects for that reason.
But Yuri's the kind of guy who hates being spoken to by another guy.
As long as Yuri locked himself in his room, there's no way a man could have got him out.
Dude, you could have stolen a girl's monopad after it was opened and texted the guy. Maybe that's what they did with Yuriko. Maybe that's exactly what they did, actually.
They took the monopad.
They said, hey, come over here, open your monopad, or monochrome pad, whatever, and then knock you out. Hey, I'm going to use this to text Yuri to come over here.
And then
And
they did the
then
same thing.
Do what you do to him. Yeah. That might have been the plan. That's why they used
Yeah, I
it.
didn't think of that. I only thought of the other way, of taking Yuri's monopad and then texting Yuki.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I didn't think of it that way. I just thought of the other one. I didn't think that makes sense though.
Huh? according to what Emma just said, the culprit could be a man if Yuri hadn't been in his room. Yuri locked himself inside his room, but there was a point where Yuri left his room. The thing that makes him leave his room, flashback, anagram. Sure.
Is this okay? Yeah.
Oh,
it's
this is card playing.
matching. It's
Holy
matching.
It's good if you don't know the language. They did it. They
I'm sure
found a
it's in
way.
English too. I'm sure it's in English.
It's probably
too.
in English, but it works if you don't know the language. Okay, yeah, cool. Memorize the cards.
This helps with 3 people.
I'm not helping.
Fuck you, I'm helping.
TY. Oh yeah, it's in English. TY. Okay.
Oh, okay, I understand.
Party. I didn't actually memorize it. I was too busy thinking about what the word is.
Yeah,
Shit.
That's a P.
me too.
Down.
Hey,
T. Yeah, there you
that
go.
was a random guess.
Well, you don't need the. You don't need the. You need the.
Par. T.
Yeah. Nope.
Nope. Okay, it's all still the same.
Well, yeah.
Well, that's AR. Where's the other one? Okay, here it is.
There it is.
Oh, did I die?
You died.
Yep, you died.
Oh, fuck, I died! Oh, I hope we don't have to go back to a save point.
I figured
just
it
do it
wasn't
again.
because you didn't run out of hearts, you ran out of stars.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh, they're in the
Okay,
same spot.
PP.
Cool.
Yeah, they're in the same spot.
Middle
This minigame is a
and-
lot easier than Hangman's Gambit.
I like this version.
Then up and down. Right? Yep. Cool, cool.
So,
I
It was,
can't believe you guys
it was
just
really
looked at it.
confusing me because I was looking at it and I'm like, but there's only 4 letters. How can it be party?
Because some
fuck
of them.
with you.
Yeah, that was like really fucking with my brain. I'm like, that can't be party. I'm like, oh, they count as 1 box, I guess.
I get it. The
They
party
had
last
to do
night.
it that way. They had to do it that way because of the Korean way.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's why they had to do it
Because
that way.
yeah, that
It's
makes
clever enough, honestly.
sense. It
It's
does
pretty
work.
cool.
I like it.
The party last night. Yuri was at the party, wasn't he? He drank late into the night as well.
Oh yeah, he was there.
So if somebody has attacked Yuri right after the party, even a man could have done it. Yes, that's true. You're smiling like you know. You know.
She does know.
How do you know what I don't know?
Does she know?
You're taking party into account now? Still a bunch, aren't you?
You asshole! You're not even participating in the trial.
Dude, I fucking love Shinji.
It's like, fuck you, Siobai.
He's kind of like Mondo.
That would help. That would be 1,000,000 C coins. Give me that and I'll figure it out for you.
Dude, I can't believe this game is in the trials acknowledging the monocoin equivalent. That's crazy. Dude, imagine if Celeste said in the second trial, like, hey, give me 1,000,000
Give me 1,000,000
monocoins,
mono coins.
and I'll
That's
tell
how
you
it's
if Chihiro was in the room or not.
Well, remember? The Monaco did say that the money can become actual
Yeah,
money.
it becomes
if the
actual
island-
money. That's
if
like
the
an
Shogun wants
actual.
it.
There's like an actual like reason to collect them and stuff.
Instead of just being for gifts and only gifts.
He's like, I want that shit.
Like it's now
Shut
like
up, you damn Scrooge!
there's now this like makes sense to like why they're there. There's no like explanation in like any of the Danganronpa games or why they're there.
Not really.
You just deal
They're
with
just there. They're just
Just deal
there.
with it.
You just accept it. It's like okay, there's mono coins for this, and no one mentions it ever, basically.
it. I
Yeah.
love that he called him a Scrooge.
Humbug.
If so was right, then a man really could have attacked Yuri. But there's no reason to ward goers as potential culprits.
We're all aware of that, so she's just proposing the possibility that a man could be the culprit. She didn't say it's impossible for a woman to be the culprit. For a man like Yuri, we cannot deny the fact that he was willing to die for any woman that asked him.
Yeah, but I'm curious about something. The party was late night, but Yuri died this morning. If the culprit attacked Yuri after the party, wouldn't that mean the culprit was inside the Monocos? During nighttime? The Monocos duo lock at the 10 p.m.
It's true if the party happened last night, but the murder happened this morning. There's a huge time gap missing.
So the question is, if someone attacked Yuri after the party, what did they do until morning?
But didn't all the people who stayed late to drink return to the Monocos before 10 p.m.?
I don't really remember.
That's not surprising. I was the only sober one out there.
And yet you still don't remember things.
Well, it's because she got... Well, she does. She just doesn't remember who it was because she was the mom of the group.
Yeah.
Anyways, everyone got back, but Yuri needed to use the washroom, so he said he'd be late.
I get it. That's when someone kidnapped him.
You know, it doesn't make sense. The murder happened at the bell tower just this morning.
So they just hid in the bell
The
tower.
culprit would have been locked in the Monocruise and they would have set up this murder.
That's if they're in the... Yeah, that's if they're still in the Monocruise when it gets locked. What if they're just in the tower?
You're assuming things again. There's no rule that says you have to be inside the Monocruise during nighttime.
Thank you, Kokoro. What? But the rules, there's
State
scary
that
monsters.
The Monocruise doors close at 10 p.m. And that sleeping outside the dorms is not allowed.
What if they just didn't sleep?
That's all. If the culprit never boarded the Monocruise, they would be free to roam the island even after the doors locked. And as long as they never fall asleep, they weren't breaking any rules.
Being outside the Monocruise night is in violation? Is that true? It doesn't say that. Are you people
Yes,
stupid?
I've done it before.
When I murdered them. I wonder what would happen.
So I slept all day and stayed out all night.
Oh, that's what you're doing one of the days where you were just, like, not having breakfast with us.
And nothing happened. The doors opened to the Monocruise in the morning, I was able to go back on board.
What about the scary monsters?
But don't one of the rules say that there's monsters that roam at night? You could have gotten hurt.
Just Monocro.
I was fine. I stayed on the main roads.
Monaco
Nothing happened.
Monaco just puts on a monster costume. Ooga booga
Rah! Get back to the ship! Rah!
booga.
Although, maybe something was hidden in the forest. What Kokoro is saying right now is true. It's possible that Yuri didn't even board the Monocruise last night.
That's most likely what happened. According to Yoroko, she doesn't know if Yuri made it back or not. So, isn't it possible that the culprit attacked Yuri, left him in the bell tower until morning?
If that theory is true, then the culprit has to be someone who stayed up to drink last night. What do you think, Yukugo? You were one of the people who stayed behind, right?
Well, that's true, but it's not me. I arrived at the Monocruise with everyone else.
About that, none of us were really sober, so I don't think any of us remember that.
Isn't that convenient? Huh?
They were all drunk as skunks.
Is that a thing people say?
I think
I've
so.
heard that saying before, actually. Yeah.
Indeed, none of them can recall a thing. Speaking of which, I don't remember seeing so much as a drop of alcohol when we were setting up the party.
Oh, you're right.
And yet, there was alcohol around the beverages when the party started. Clearly, this is no coincidence.
You saying the culprit brought alcohol to the party to get everyone drunk and forget their memories of what happened at the party?
What if they just didn't drink as much as you wanted them to?
That's why I poisoned it. Wait, is it possible that someone committed murder on impulse because of their intoxicated state?
That would be very funny.
It'd be very goofy. Sorry.
Hajime being like, I just drank too much fucking Monster Energy drink that night.
Okay. But it's a kind of weird to be like, oh yeah, I'm drunk, so I'm gonna kill someone, and also I'm gonna do it in this elaborate way.
Maybe they had a plan to do it elaborately already.
And then like when they got drunk, they just like acted on it.
You know, it's possible.
It is possible.
It is
Inhibitions are gone. True. That would be hilarious.
No, you can tell by looking at the crime scene that someone put a great deal of thought into it.
She's me.
You can't
She's
pull
just
that
like
off
me for
intoxicated.
Just like me for real.
You're
Just like
ruining
me
my
for real.
dreams!
Just like me for real.
Kokoro, you ruined my dreams of a drunk killer. Being like, I forgot! Shit!
They just
They're
did that
going
with
to situation all over again.
Yeah. The culprit brought alcohol. Does it mean it was one of the people who prepared the party? That's what I was thinking.
Who were the organizers?
Sora, Yuki, Hajime, Mikado, Yuruko, and myself. Just those 6.
Once again, Yuko is suspicious. Damn, Kanata's really going for.
So the culprit's someone who helped organize the party and stayed up last night, late to drink last night. They would have to be sober. Is that what you're saying?
The only person who wasn't drinking late last night was Yuriko. She said she would stay sober because she had to chaperone us back to the Monocruise. No, I mean that's true, but how do you remember that?
This is...
It's looking really bad for you, Yoriko.
The evidence all lines up.
Alright, let's get it wrong.
Yeah, they all just vote.
Can you explain what happened in more detail? We just want to believe you.
You just stop talking.
With you. Can you just
There's
stop
words on the
talking?
right. Oh.
Taking this a little too far. Look, I told you I'm innocent.
Alright, Stone. Good fucking luck with this.
Oh God.
He's accused of murder because of some dumb coincidence?
Why are you looking at me? Yell at Kanade.
She's not the main character.
You're just like, hey, can I ask you something? And you're like,
No, fuck you.
Stop talking. Still defend myself. You know, listen to me before you start talking.
Yuriko, I thought you were my gay
I was
lover.
asking
What
you
is-
to start talking. Okay, I think we're good. I'll be honest. Probably up, down, left, right. Well, let's find out.
No, you. Okay.
See
You
how
have
guys
a
are going.
bow.
You got a bow instead of a sword. Good luck with this.
All right. Oh fuck. Eh.
No, I have to accept your... I'm really... Okay. Do you think that
That's to equip arrow, by the way. That's the truth for it.
you said Yuri would do
Not
anything
now,
for
because you
me?
don't have anything, but...
Yuri,
I can't even read any of this. Don't think that's it. Let's think again. I absolutely cannot read any of this.
Yep.
Definitely suspicious. She's acting too desperate. Gotta prove she's wrong. Yuriko did something that was incriminating. There was evidence for it. I'll show her.
Quick ask to unequip the
now I
arrow.
have to
But you can't hit them when you... There you go.
Yuri. Okay.
Like you said,
Yuri
Yuki
do
would
anything
definitely
for women.
do
He would
anything
even
for a
die for
woman.
them. Until they party.
Okay, so that's just to equip and unequip. Advance. The culprit may
That's
have
what I
waited
said.
until the party because of the alcohol. Like we said before, they could use the fog everyone's minds, they can easily go their plan. The fact that Yuri was even at the party may be indication they were cooperating with someone.
You're saying that I would do something stupid and going to the party? I would never have done that with me. You wouldn't be, is that strikes me right? Just one thing.
Yeah, gotcha, that's it. Okay. I keep thinking S is how you shoot it, but
I'm just...
No, it's how you equip and unequip.
So yeah, just shoot these idiots to advance.
ba 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 ba.
I think don't shoot the yellow one though. I don't remember if that counts as a good thing. Or you still do it.
They waited because of the alcohol to execute their plan, cooperating with the culprit, which he said he was gonna do.
But that would mean it would have to be a goal if he didn't cooperate, because I don't think he's gonna cooperate with the guy, so... Unless he was just that intoxicated.
You didn't hit S.
Is it
did you?
S? What? I thought it was wrong
Yeah.
to think it was
S?
S.
No, okay. S
No,
is
you need to
equip
hit
it.
S to shoot. You need to hit S to put it to load it.
Well, yeah, that's what it was loaded.
And then you need to shoot it after.
Yeah, that's the shoot button that I don't know.
But what are you doing right now?
You're shooting.
That's what I did. I pressed it on that, and it didn't work.
Well, you need to hit S and then do that.
But pressing S makes it go away, because it's already equipped right now.
No, it's
No,
not equipped.
It's
It
not
goes
equipped
away
right
when
now.
it's loaded.
Oh!
When it's red, yes.
When it's red, you're going to shoot it.
Yeah, yeah.
Now
See,
you're
that
gonna
is
shoot
equipped.
it.
Okay.
But now you're wrong. Stop. Shoot
Well, I get it
those.
now.
Yeah. It's the next one. S. There you
There
go.
you go.
That's wrong! Fuck you!
That is gonna be a great mini game later down the road.
Well, I understand how it works now, so it'll be better.
Save the game.
I'll be
I don't
honest.
want to.
when
I don't
it
want to do
comes-
that shit again.
Yeah. When it comes to mini games, learning for the first time, the explanation almost never helps me. It just makes me more confused. I just do it. I'll figure it out.